The woman had just coaxed her son to sleep, and was about to rest for a moment when she turned and saw, the house was a complete mess, with unfinished chores everywhere. She immediately began cleaning, moving as quietly as she could. After finishing, she collapsed onto the sofa in exhaustion, but suddenly heard the sound of her husband opening the door. She quickly told him to keep his voice down, then smelled cigarette smoke again, and she flung his cigarette away. She carefully turned on the tap, ready to continue doing the housework, but her husband returned and took out his laptop, and tossed his leather shoes onto the floor. She threw the shoes back at him, and seeing his wife angry, he hurried to place them neatly on the shoe rack, but he then took off his smelly socks and tossed them aside, making his wife clench her fists in frustration. While he said he had urgent work to do, she had no choice but to wash the clothes, slowly washing them by hand, so she wouldn't wake the child. But her husband was leisurely watching short videos, so she opened the divorce papers. She had been thinking about this for a long time. Then her husband asked her to cook something. She reluctantly cooked a pack of noodles for him, and suddenly he knocked over the freshly pumped breast milk. But the man just answered a call and walked away, leaving her to clean up the table alone. Yet he still didn't come back. She saw him laughing and chatting with someone outside, and she smashed his phone on the ground. When he started to scold her, she turned around with a hurt and aggrieved expression. But what was the truth? The project he had worked on for a week of overtime had been cancelled by his boss, and the salary he had just received was almost completely wiped out by various expenses. But even so, he still bought a gift for his wife. Then he received good news. A colleague referred a new client, who needs a proposal completed tonight. At the doorstep, he adjusted his mood, not wanting to affect his wife's emotions, but as soon as he entered, she scolded him. Still, he needed to complete the proposal quickly. He watched the client's video repeatedly, then began working on the proposal. His boss asked him to call the client, and just as he was about to step out, he saw the baby bottle fall to the ground, and accidentally knocked over the breast milk. But they were afraid of waking their son. His wife went into the bathroom, so they started arguing by text, both typing on their phones, yet deleting every hurtful message they wrote. Not a single message was sent. Then the husband suddenly sent a sticker, and the wife finally stopped crying. He kept trying to comfort and coax her, and she eventually sat beside him. The husband initiated physical contact with his wife, and she playfully bit his hand. They finally made up, and the husband took the gift out of his bag. The wife was very happy inside. Husbands and wives are not enemies, only through good communication, to better understand each other.